What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Arch coming at you with the RPG Sunday game recap. Yes, sir. This is the beginning of a long-running series, I hope, because this is going to be the recap of all my Sunday games. Well, one of the games that I'm in, and I'll have recaps for the other games as necessary. But this is the Tipowitz recap. This is the very first #1 recap of #1 session. We're gonna have recaps for every single Tipowitz video. I promise you that. That's classic D&D. Fuck, you know we getting that. That's what's up. So let's jump right into it, man. Let's just get this recap going. I might do a separate character introduction video for Tipowitz if you're more interested in you know exactly what's up with him. You'll get flavor all through these recaps if you watch them. So, but first of all, let me just say this. Here above my hand, there's going to be a thing you need to click and go watch the game. So just, you know, go ahead, it'll open in a new tab. You just go watch that. Boom, right there. Go watch it. And if you don't, I mean, you're going to look at him, oh, that's too goddamn long. No, it's 4 hours. Okay, yeah, it's 4 hours, but that's straight. Just click it, and then go down there and click that like button. Boom, click a boom, click that shit. Give my boy some support, please. Do that. These recap videos are only possible because he made the fucking game, okay? So show him some support. At least click on it and give him a hit. Watch the video, dude. If the recap is more fun if you get to actually know what I'm talking about, because I'm not going to say what really happened, baby. I'm going to say this from the Arch perspective, which is completely devoid of any reality. I mean, I'm like a fucking crazy person up here, just bullshitting. So just know that going into this, baby. You're gonna watch the game and be like, well, what the fuck game was that boy talking about in that recap video? Anyway, I'm bullshitting. Okay, so anyways, let's get into the recap. Let's finally hit it up. Okay. Very start of the game, homeboy had us each pick a thing that we saw, which was cool. I like how he kind of lets the players build in scenes and stuff like that. So I love to take advantage of stuff like that, man. You know I'm gonna build a scene, man. That's what's up. So everybody had pretty cool, flavorful scenes, man. Everybody was doing cool shit. Tipowitz was, you know, welcoming the sun as it crested the horizon, because that's what a cleric of the sun will do, man. I gotta get my sun worship on. So that was cool. And immediately upon us getting our scenes out, there was trouble. A lady came running into the village screaming about her son got ate up by a bear. We're like, whatever, you tripping. But she was covered in blood. She was like, that bear was 20 feet tall. I'm like, okay, whatever. Okay. You know, so, you know, they're trying to figure that out. And Tipowitz has this vision of, like, you got to slay the mountain for the sun to come back out. Because the land was, the snow wasn't melting, and the Vikings need to grow their crops. So that's what was up with Tipowitz. So he's like, okay, well, fuck, I don't know how to kill no mountain, but whatever. And then this dude comes running up to Tipowitz like, oh, this lady said her son got ate by a bear. We need the men to go fight it. And I'm like, well, let's go fight it. That's cool. I was like, it's 20 feet tall. And I'm like, no, that's dumb, no. So anyways, we met up with the party. I got to get my epic description on of when Tipowitz revealed his hat and with his streamers, man. You know I gotta have my opulence on. So check out the Tipowitz character video for when I'll describe my opulence in its full radiance. You know how we do it. So anyways, we met up with the group, being Pillwinkle, my brother the druid, Sten Pilkvist, the ranger, and Soggy, the bard rogue type dude. So anyways, we met up with them and the village men. We were trying to figure out what we needed to do. We're going to go hunt this bear. So we head off to hunt the bear. You know, we had to get across the frozen river, and I'm dumb. I was trying to make up all this crazy plan and shit, and that was completely unnecessary. We're just sliding across on our little bellies. So anyways, that happened. Eventually we're tracking him down. Homeboy Pillwinkle's like talking to animals, or trying to talk to animals and shit. He hollered at this one reindeer, and then that reindeer scampers off and gets killed. Boom. Your reindeer boy is dead. So he got shot down by some goblins, so we got into a little goblin battle. And man, Pillwinkle distinguished himself in this goddamn battle. That boy, he made me think he was some kind of champion. I'm like, oh man, Pillwinkle knows how to wreck, just unstoppably wreck like a beast. Like, that's a true wizard player right there. I'll give this boy any wizard any day. He perfectly placed a field spell just to body the whole group. It was CC, like he CC'd the whole group basically. And I was like, damn, party of goblins wizarded, just wizard wreck like that. And I wasn't really trying to display my powers yet, because that's not why I picked cleric. I'm in it to proselytize. That's what I think is fun and silly and fun to do, so that's what I do. But I mean, the goblins started hurting my dude. Like, I saw my dude Soggy was scouting for us, and he ended up getting beat down. And so by the time I finally noticed that he was getting beat down, I was like, well, let me act. So I got to get my magic on too. I had a really kick-ass spell casting. I'm not going to describe it because, dudes, I want you to go watch the video, please. Please, just go watch that. Yeah. But anyways, I had a kick-ass spellcast too, so I kind of, I didn't provide as much actual support or actual assistance to the party, but I made a showing of force, so I wasn't too bitchly in the fight. It was okay. It was fun. Everybody got to kind of do some stuff. I feel like Sten kind of got, I don't know if his roles weren't that legit, and he missed. I don't know if he got to get his shine on. He might not have been too pleased with that encounter. I know Soggy we had a real funny moment when Soggy walked in the spike field because he didn't see it, he didn't notice it was there. He took all this damage, almost got killed, and then it got retconned though. So that was kind of unfortunate. That would have been pretty fucking hilarious if he got killed by his ally. I mean, it would have made Pillwinkle's spell less baller, but it also would have been more realistic. I mean, why would you know? Well, anyways, it got retconned for a different reason. It got retconned because the spell would have been broken previously when Pillwinkle got shot. And that's neither here nor there, man. That was a funny-ass moment that was enjoyable, and I enjoyed that when he walked in. That it took almost all his HP down. That was fucking hilarious. Player kills, man. That shit is hilarious. And then Soggy, after the conflict was over, we're all looking around and trying to get stuff off the goblins. You know how you do. And I was investigating their religion and shit because I was trying to figure out what was up with them. And Soggy investigated this little priest dude that I had found and found a token and like pocketed it secretly so nobody noticed. And then I was taught later, I mean, I didn't put the correlation together in my head, honestly. Like, if you're Soggy, or the player of Soggy, I'm sorry, dog, I can't remember your name. Please forgive me for that. I think it literally says Soggy French Fries under your character name, so I just don't remember your actual name. I apologize for that. But anyways, I don't even remember what I was saying, man. I got distracted by my inability to remember my new friend's name, man. That's some bullshit. What the fuck was I talking about, man? Oh yeah, he pocketed that thing I didn't know, and then I was still investigating the fucking goblin's religion and shit. I didn't realize that was relevant to my investigation, and I started talking all this shit, oh, these goblins aren't even worthy of a burial. Their priest was so terrible, he didn't even bring his holy symbols to bless the food and bless their journey. Like, I feel sorry for these goblins who were in his care, and I feel sorry for their god, for whatever god they worship, for having such terrible shepherds. I think that's the word I use. I'm like, oh man, these priests are booty as hell. They didn't even bring their tools. And apparently the thing I was saying they didn't bring was the shit that Soggy had picked up, so I put him on blast inadvertently. I didn't mean to do it, dog. It was an accident. So that was pretty funny to me. I didn't know I was putting him on blast there. What else happened, man? Pillwinkle got to display his wild shape for the first time. He didn't really step to it too much, but hopefully we'll get more flavor to that in the future, man. He kind of made it super low key, which is cool. I mean, if I was gonna do it low key, I would make a bigger deal out of the fact that it was low key, but that's straight. He turned into a badger, and badger, I think that's the animal, the one that eats trees, and he chopped down a tree with this little wood for. That was fucking cool. It was an ingenious use of the power, man. I'm telling you, this dude was impressing me all through the whole beginning of the game, man. He had mad roleplay, and then he had mad spellcasting skills. I'm like, oh, man, this is gonna be fun. We were bullshitting real well. That was fun. I'm enjoying that aspect of the game. That's going to be fun to do more bullshitting with my brother. I'm stoked for that. But then we got to the fucking bear cave. Eventually we made it to the cave where the bear was at. And I did some more cool religious shit. Because, I might have been stealing too much game time. I probably was. I don't know why. Maybe it was the time of day, the game. I was just real enthusiastic, I guess. I do need to make sure I don't talk over the GM a lot. I need to break that down a notch. That was a little bit too much in the game. And I noticed that homeboy James edited out a bunch of the noise in the background of the other players and shit. So I was real grateful for that when watching it back, because during the game I was real frustrated with that. I was getting salty during this game, y'all. I ended the game salty as fuck. Like, your boy was mad. I don't know what it is about D&D, but just the system I always end up mad as fuck at a D&D game. I don't know why. Like, by the end of the D&D game, I'm like, I'm all chafing. Like, it's like playing League of Legends, man. I get mad at the end. So I don't know I'm probably not going to be a thing that happens every game, because I feel like, we're just learning each other. The group's still forming. So I mean, whatever. But like, that's why my last D&D game ended, because it was just frustrating, man. The whole game was frustrating as hell. So anyways, we got to the fucking, let's get back to the recap, man. I'm gonna do more of this general off the cuff bullshit about the game too, so keep that in mind. That's probably why y'all actually here. Y'all don't really care about the game. Y'all want to hear me talk shit. So anyways, I started trying to make a fucking plan, okay? Because that's, number one, that's my character. That's what he does. He makes plans. And number two, like, it's D&D, man. Like, you can't just barge into some shit and expect to survive. And most DMs, I mean, I don't know. I never played a D&D game with James, but I mean, I play a little bit more cautious style. Even as a Viking, I don't see how it's dishonorable to show caution for your life. I mean, there's a difference. I thought there was a difference between what we were doing and dishonor, but like, apparently it wasn't the case. Like, I did feel a little steamrolled, man. James, I'm sorry if you're watching this, man, but that's the case. I was trying to make that plan, and I'm like, not showing any type of cowardice or fear. I'm just like talking about what we should do. And then, Sten's character was like, okay, well, we're going to do this. Or he didn't even say that. He was just like, I don't want to hide. I'm going in. And he didn't say it in a way that was like, I don't want to do that plan. He didn't say anything about like, that's what was making me salty as fuck after, it went down. Because, there was no communication in or out of character about like, no, I don't want to do that, or let's do this, or I'm going to do something else. So, he went in and they started the whole fight, never, I guess, intending to follow the plan, which was to bring the bear out, because I guess that was cowardly. I don't know. So, I was getting real salty, like Archie the player was getting salty as fuck. And Pillwinkle was just trying to, I'm a player, I'm a role player, so I was still role-playing Pillwinkle. I mean, role-playing Tipowitz, and I'm like, well, Tipowitz thinks they're doing the plan, so he's just waiting to, honorably fight the battle in the most intelligent way that will get the job done. So I'm bantering with Pillwinkle, and he, so I was praising him so much for all his spells and shit. He did his worst casting of the game. It was pretty hilarious. He cast the plan was for them to pull the bear out, and as they ran past, make the spikes behind our homies, so the bear would have to walk through them and take a bunch of damage, and then we could shoot him and kill him while he was walking through those spikes. That was the plan. So I guess Pillwinkle was still trying to do the plan, and he put the fucking spike field in between us and the bear, but the bear was like almost dead at that point. It was 3 rounds in, and I hadn't even gone into the cave yet. I never made it in. I never did anything in the battle at all. Like, Tipowitz did nothing. Literally 0 actions were done by Tipowitz. I slapped my brother in the face as a free action. That's it. So that's why I was salty as fuck. Because nobody tried to get me into the fucking, there was no teamwork. And then at the end, motherfucking Sten was like, great teamwork, and I'm like, I was salty as fuck by that time. Motherfucker just quit. The call just burnt out. I don't know what was going on with that, man. I guess maybe he was salty as fuck too by that time, because I was taking too much game time for my character, which is something I'm definitely gonna try to scale back on. I think it will make roleplay sense, especially now at this point when Tipowitz has shown such a bitch ass nature to himself when he's like not even taking part in battle, which I mean that was completely unintentional, but I mean that's how the game played out, so now I have to roleplay that as what happened. So yeah, Tipowitz is going to be a lot more reserved in the future, less he's not going to try to be helping anybody, you know, by making plans or be any type of leader character, because that shit is not wanted. So he's going to just try to chill on that. He'll turn into much more of an annoyance, you know, because when you're the cleric and you're the leader, it makes sense why you're proselytizing when people respect you. But when nobody respects you, like, and you're just proselytizing all the fucking time, you're just an annoyance. And that's how I play clerics. I proselytize. I mean that's just to me, in a world where the gods are real, you know I'm gonna take that shit serious as hell. I'm gonna try to tell you, no, like, dude, this this is the craziest, most awesome thing ever. You should check this out. So I mean, that's why I do it that way. That's why I play clerics that way. I don't like the heal clerics, you know. I play like a real religious man. Like, that's the cleric that I play. So I mean, that's, I guess, I don't know. It's probably just more my personality that was you know, causing that problem. So I mean, I'll just scale it back, try to talk less. I definitely talked over the GM. I don't want to do that. That's not cool, man. Don't do that. That's bad. Just bad manners at any table. If the DM is trying to tell you something, just shut the fuck up and let him say it. Like, I need to take that on myself and do that, because I kept talking a little bit too much when he was trying to do stuff. Yeah, man, other than that, I mean, just, I guess we got to just come together as a group more. That's the one thing that really stuck out to me during the game. Like, we had fun. It was a fun game. There was lots of laughs. And we were having, the fun factor is not really a problem. Like, the group can definitely have fun. It's just, you know, I think it's a communication thing. Like, we just have to have, I'm sorry, dudes, I live right by the street. It's loud as fuck. We just need to up our communication game, you know, either as players or, you know, we need to increase the bonds of our characters to where they're more free and open to discuss things with each other. So that's where I'm at. That's what I'm coming from. That's the recap of this game, man. We felled the bear. I should say Soggy did, man. Soggy was the fucking MVP of that battle. I kind of glossed over it with my saltiness, just describing all how I got jacked. But really, I mean, the rest of the party shined. Sten had a kick-ass spell to bind the bear, which that made me salty as fuck too. Like, if the plan was to bring him out, why would you trap him in place? Like, obviously, you never intended to even try to do the plan, and then you didn't even try to say any. I'm sorry, I'm still salty. See, I'm still salty as fuck about it. Like, it I don't understand why you would do that. It's foreign to me. Anyways, he was cool, man. He did a lot of damage to the bear. Fucking Soggy he slid under the bear and climbed the bear's back, and that was kick-ass. It's like that was cinematically, that was amazing. And then he like used oil and burnt the bear up, so that was, you know, that was creative and cool and awesome. I like that. And then Pillwinkle because Pillwinkle had trapped me with that fucking field, so I couldn't do anything. I was trapped. If I had moved, I would have taken damage, so I didn't go. And then so I had to end my turn. I guess if I'm in hindsight now, you know, knowing how to play the game, I should have just held my action for when the field was gone and then went and did something. But at that point I was so fucking salty. I'm like, this fool's, he's never going to drop the field. Like, we're never going to get to partake in this battle. But he dropped it and ran in and pulled his bow and shot the fucking bear dead, kill-stilled the bear. He stood outside the whole time, and then at the last minute he ran in and shot it dead. So that was how the game ended, man. Pillwinkle, true MVP of life and kill stealing and making his brother look like a fucking bitch ass. So yeah, man, this is no longer the Tipowitz show. This is the Pillwinkle show. Like, let's all bow to Pillwinkle's superiority. That dude showed me up super hard. And fuck you, Sten, man. Like, you're a bitch ass. Like, I'm sorry, we have to talk outside of game or something. Like, that was fucking lame, man. I don't know what the hell's going on with that, but fuck that. So yeah, that's what's up. It's your boy Arch. Appreciate you checking out the video. Give me a comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what's going on. And check us back next week for more recaps of this game. There'll probably be another recap video of well, no, there's not going to be any more for this Sunday, but next Sunday we'll have a Ashes. I'm sorry. Well, next Sunday we'll have an Ashes to Ashes recap, and then on the next Sunday we'll have another one of these, and I might start doing recaps of the fucking. I'm sorry, dude. Chris. I can't remember the name of your fucking game. Fly from the Inside. Start doing that. I might do recaps of the game I'm running tomorrow over the next few weeks, but you just watch the game, man. It's straight. It's not going to be. I'll do a full recap of the whole game once it's over and talk about it then. So stay tuned for that. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.